Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, the Gamers Virtual here, back with another video. So today we're gonna be taking a look on the Asphalt Legends right here on the 7X.
So that's our first gameplay of the Asphalt Legends on the Honor 7X, and we're gonna test uh, how's the how the game runs here, how's the graphics of the game, and how's the performance here. And we're also gonna do a short review of the game here. So let's get right into it. So Asphalt Legends is the 9th main installment on the Asphalt series, which is one of the best arcade racing game for Android and iOS platforms. And this game, if we're saying about the gameplay, then it just quite similar to Asphalt 8. You will be buying new cars. There will be some short races, and you will be handling your car, doing some tricks like flat spins and barrel rolls. You can also knock down opponent cars here, and you can use your nitro boosters, and that's all the same. Now there are some new tracks on the game which are not there in Asphalt 8, and there are two new features in the game which was not there in the Asphalt 8. So one is the new type of control, it's called a touch drive control. In this kind of control, you will not have to use your steering wheels. You just need to, you will not have to steer your car left or right. You just need to use the nitros and brakes and pull some drifts and tricks, and you will just have to choose the lane through which you want to go in the race. There will be different options when you approach a place where there are multiple kinds of roads. Like you might want to go to the right side or to the left side, or you want to go to the ramp or just to the straight path. So in those cases, you will just need to select the option where you want to go, and except that this car will steer on its own. You just need to pull the nitros and do the tricks. So that's a quite great kind of control where you can focus on the the enjoyment of the race. You don't need to worry about your car will get crashed by some walls or those kind of things. You don't need to worry about that. And the second feature is cops are back in Asphalt Legends. Now cops were there in the previous Asphalt games like Asphalt 6 or Asphalt 7. They will just chase your car and will try to stop your car from reaching the finish line. Now due to some reasons, cops were not there in Asphalt 8. I don't know why, but they're back in Asphalt Legends, and they're a new kind of races which are called haunted mode, where you need to reach a particular place in time before the cops get you, and if your car just get crashed, then the game will be over there. So that's a new mode where you need to escape from the cops. Now the cops will apply different kind of tactics to stop your car, like roadblocks, and there will be SUVs which will try to ram your car and take your car down. So it's quite like the Need for Speed games where the cops will be trying to stop you. So that's about the cops, and the nitro system is a bit changed here. Like there is a new kind of nitro which is called shockwave nitro. Now if you have completely filled your nitro bar, and if you double tap on the nitro button, then there will be a huge boost of nitro which is called a shockwave, and that shockwave will give you a huge boost of nitro and will help to just zoom past your opponents in a short time. So now this is called shockwave nitro, which is just used now. So it's quite a great feature, but the problem is the shockwave nitros get depleted quite soon, so we will need to use them wisely. And there are also those previous perfect nitros and the double nitros, and in place of the triple nitro, the shockwave nitro is there. So that's all about the new changes, and let's come to the gameplay. Now the gameplay is quite same. The graphics are really awesome, even on my phone, which is running the game on most probably the medium graphics. There is no high option available for my phone or any phone which is powered by the Kirin 659 processor or the Snapdragon 625 or 630 or 636. Now it means all the mid-range phones which are there in the market will not support the game on the max setting. That's the problem, but not quite a big deal of problem. Now the graphics still looks great on the medium setting according to me. I don't know what your opinion is. So that's about the graphics, and you might have watched some YouTube videos which show the game in max setting. Now there are a lot of effects on the max setting, like the HDR tone mapping and lighting effects are there, blue effects are there, and there are some screen space reflections. It means on the roads and on these places where there are some accumulated water in car, I mean you can see the reflection of your car as well as the cars of the others. So that's all about the screen space reflection. These effects are not there on the medium setting, but still it looks great according to me. And now the most disgusting system in the game is that the way of acquiring new car is again those blueprint system. It means you will need to get a specific number of blueprints for a single car to unlock it. Now I hate this system because you will never know what kind of blueprints you will be getting from a box or from those card packs, which are the things in Asphalt 9 Legends. According to me, it's better to buy cars with the help of those credits or tokens in the game than to acquire it by getting blueprints. This is the most disgusting system in the game. And yes, let's come to the other elements, like there is an online multiplayer here, and the best thing about the multiplayer is that this time you can play the multiplayer with the help of your phone's internet connection, like 4G or 3G. Now you don't need to depend on a Wi-Fi connection to play the multiplayer here. So that's a really good thing. I have tried a few races in the multiplayer, though they're a bit hard, but still they're great according to me. There are also multiplayer seasons, and at the end of each and every season you'll get some prizes for according to your like position in the leaderboard. And so here is the gameplay with a touch drive system. Just take a look how it looks. As you can see, I'm changing the lanes where I will get either some like nitros, or I can also choose some jumps by selecting those ramps. I can also choose alternative paths, like these options are coming on the screen. So that's the touch drive system. Now there is an announcement. I will be doing an Asphalt 9 cinematics series where I will be showing some replays of some races where I used a particular type of cars. Now those series will be called the Untamed Beasts. It will be recorded by using this replay system in Asphalt 9 Legends. HUD will be completely turned off, and it will be completely cinematic, where you will get to see the cars from different angles. Now that's all about my cinematic series. It will call the Untamed Beasts, the Beasts. So make sure to watch those series. And that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my other videos of Asphalt 9 Legends, and see you again later. Thanks for watching.